Hello and welcome to Warcraft Daily for today, the 22nd of September 2013. So today is going to be a bit of a recap for the last week, and I do actually have a show for this, but because I don't really have a sort of good layout prepared and I am planning on doing a little bit of a rebrand with that, I'm just sort of going to run it under this moniker for now. So, things in this week. Well, the first thing that happened is that there was a report that the WoW revenue dropped. An analytics firm said that the revenue dropped by 54%, and a lot of people were talking free-to-play, but that said, even the analytics company themselves said that free-to-play was not the right choice for Blizzard. Also, it's worth noting that, to me at least, this data does make sense. It was a 54% drop from the period in which the new expansion was launched to now. That's predictable. I mean, of course, and their data was even taking box sales into account. Well, a lot of people buy the damn boxed copy and digital copy of Mists of Pandaria, so yeah, I don't really know how much to believe this data, but it did sort of go around the rounds of the different news sites, so it's probably just worth, I don't know, mentioning it here. Anyway, now that that's done, let's talk about the Time Missile, and I'll just give you a quick run over all the different hotfixes that have happened. So first of all, the Path of the Mistwalker quests now give 200 rep. That's pretty nice for Xiaohao. It means you'll get another 250 a day, and it also means that in that quest, you know, you can just sort of get 450 rep, maybe 500, whatever, depending on the mobs you kill a day, and just grind it out over a month, or over a few months, and not really have to worry about it or bother, so I think that's pretty good. Also, the albatrosses have been fixed. The order on mobs no longer randomly charge people who are out of combat, and the Celestial World bosses have now been changed so that their proper health pool is active. This makes them a good bit harder, but on the bright side it does make my guides relevant again, so that's all good. Now, let's talk about the Race to World first. So, things have been pretty cool actually. Method have now taken a solid lead, and they are 12 out of 14, which is pretty much the head of the pack. It sounds like these later bosses are really taking an insane amount of wipes to clear. For example, like Blood Legion, I think it's still stuck, or at least it was stuck in Throck the Bloodthirsty for a very long time. It's interesting, Method seem to be the only people as far as they are currently, and then there's just a pack of people, one boss behind them. But yeah, Heroic definitely seems to be very hard, and the difficulty curve for this raid really does seem to ramp up towards the end. Now finally, let's talk about blue stuff. So they basically, I'm just going to do a run over of some of the more interesting random things they said. That's just a summary. Now, they said that class balance is now far better than it used to be. This is definitely true. If you look in the days of like even Wrath, you could have 20 to 30% differences in numbers, and before that it was just the point where you couldn't really play a spec at all, and they were useless. So yeah, they are better than they are at the minute, and it's, yeah, I know everyone seems to be within 5 or 10%, which is pretty good when you think about it. Now next, major class changes that force the relearning of like a class for people actually lead to quite a few people leaving the class or even the game. Now, leaving the game because of a class change sounds a little bit crazy to me, but Blizzard do say this is based off their own internal numbers, which I'd imagine are very solid. So yeah, there you go, that's a thing. Also, they said the Legendary Cloak DPS maybe, in terms of percentage of total DPS, may seem a little bit high because people aren't currently used to the class changes. I'm gonna say that's probably not true, because the Legendary Cloak is just really damn powerful. I got mine yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, and I'm just blown away by how good it is. It's ridiculously good. So yeah, there's a quick little roundup of stuff that happened last week. Not the biggest, most intensive news week, but as 5.5 starts to come out, more Wings of LFR start coming, we'll have more things to talk about. Now, let's talk about the channel. So, first thing is this kind of like recap show. I'm doing a little bit of a rebrand of the old show that I used to have. I don't know, I'll work something out and hopefully do it every Sunday. Depends how things go. Now, the next thing is guide schedules. As you know, I've been doing loads of guides. The plan this week is to kill Iron Juggernaut and Corcoran Dark Shaman, which means you'll get normal and flex guides for that. And then on Wednesday, when the second wing comes out for the EU, I will have a full LFR guide for that wing, so it should all be pretty good. Also, in terms of Hearthstone, I'm going to keep on doing that sort of Hearthstone Arena series, because I enjoy Hearthstone, I enjoy Arena, and I think it makes sense. And next, mods. A lot of people have been asking about mods, and really haven't had the chance to get back to any of them yet, because I've been busy, but I will start doing mods again. I'm not really too sure what format I'm going to do, but I'm definitely going to do mods again. And finally, the Q&A thing. I think that's something I should probably do. I did say like ages ago I'd do it, so yeah, we'll probably get around to doing that. But anyway, that's really it for today's show. I know it's not that long, but I kind of have to run along here. Still in the sort of pre-university craziness busy period. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.